Welcome to Journey to the Center of the Earth.
I'm watching Kurt struggle to put this Apple Watch on.
I know, me too.
I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Like, that's a lot of gap right there, right? That's weird.
Yeah, you have
Well,
like the fancy band. I have like
welcome to the Gap.
like Nike one.
Well, he has the Ultra
I got
too.
the
Yeah,
one-
I also have the Ultra.
You have the Ultra?
Yeah, look at it.
Wow, look at that thing.
Looks Ultra.
We must be recording.
No,
Oh,
we might be, but you know what?
there it is.
Okay, so in relation to the bump on your head, is that still there? I can't quite tell.
It's not. No, we went back. He went back in footage and saw that that's always been there.
Yeah.
Oh.
I literally fixated so bad about that. I kid you not. I went through like photos for the past 10 years that were taken of me. And yeah, it's just the way my skull is. I'm just fucked.
Oh, I thought maybe you whacked yourself in the head with your Apple Watch and just didn't notice it because you were so excited.
Nope.
It's a weird word.
Yeah.
I always thought.
Excited?
Whacked.
Whacked. Yeah, so
Smacking and
I mean-
whacking and smacking.
oh, I kind of messed this up. Hold on. Let me fix. Yeah. I don't know. It looks a little weird with the damn that's thing in the bottom, but that's okay. I think I'm fixing it.
Damn, that's testing.
Yep. Oh, yeah, sure, whatever. Like the video's going to be kind of, I don't know, I feel like it's off center. Anyway, enough
Damn,
of that.
that's testosterone.
Do we want to talk
Well,
about why we're
This
delayed?
is a special episode. That's why it's different. Oh, yes.
So-
this is supposed to be, what is this, episode 8.5?
Yeah. So originally we started recording this Monday night, and there was a
Wow.
lot of rain, like there is right now, which is fun.
Oh, it's raining right now where you are?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's supposed to be just as bad as Monday, but we'll see what happens.
Oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So I mean, so there's a brook that goes along my house. For those of you that don't know, you guys know some of the story here. There's a brook that goes along my house, and it's been raining a lot, and so that brook rises, and like other places run off into that brook. So Monday night, we were constantly checking outside because there was warnings of like flash floods. I'm in Vermont, so if you've looked up floods in Vermont, like on the internet, you know where I'm going with this. And we sat down
If
to
you haven't,
record.
look it up.
Yeah, if you haven't, look it up because it's crazy. So we were going to record, and I was like, all right, well, everything's clear outside. 20 minutes after the last time that we checked, the fire department had come by, and they were like, you should probably move your cars. The river's rising. And we went outside, and my yard is covered in ankle-deep water. So I'm like, oh, this is fun. And then my wife was like, we gotta move the chickens. Oh, that's thunder. That's thunder and my dog. And I'm like, we will. So she's like reaching in, pulling the chickens out of the coop. I'm like, Ree, there's like 4 firefighters here. Why don't we just ask them to help us move the coop? So guess what we did? We moved the coop. And then by the time we got back, so moving the coop like 50 yards, maybe not even that far. I don't know. I didn't play football. We moved it, and then we went back, and the guys were like, yeah, this has gotten higher. We should evacuate you. So we got evacuated, and it was pretty fun. Not really. I didn't sleep much. But no damage, so that's good. But the river, the brook still could potentially rise tonight. So who knows?
Sounds like a country song.
Yeah, it does. But that's why we were going to record, or we were going to have, episode on time. It's not on time. We're here. There was footage. We were talking about Kurt having a bump on his head, and I was WebMDing it. And now here we are. And all that footage was ruined because I was like, Command Q. And if for some reason didn't save your audio, and I don't know why. And now I'm paranoid that like your audio is not going to save. So
you don't think it's going to save? Should we test these?
I did test it already actually, and it worked fine. But
so you know what that means.
Command Q'd it.
It's probably because I Command Q'd it. Yeah, I Command Q'd like.
So your cat?
Yeah. No.
Yeah, my cat was going nuts.
Oh. My dog's going to be going nuts this whole episode because it's thundering and lightning outside. And
my nuts are going to be going nuts.
The other thing that
welcome to episode 8.5. Moving the coop.
Moving the coop. The other thing that was kind of funny.
This is why you should have gotten a sedan.
I thought I heard voices and I was thinking I was going crazy, and it was really the firefighters like outside this window, like checking everything out.
You are hearing voices, Micah.
I hear voices in my head. We struggle with this intro thing. I like to hit the record
Well, that's because
button.
some guy just likes to hit record, and we don't
Yeah.
know when it's happening.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
like
it's
to
a
hit
hot
the
open.
record. Yeah, it's a cold open.
Cold open, yeah.
Yeah. And because there's always funny stuff. Like we start talking about stuff and like, But
I think you guys both are wrong though,
Why?
because it's a hot open. Because on today's episode, we're gonna be doing a tournament.
Are we?
Yes, that's what we're gonna be doing.
Way to jump the gun, but that's fine.
I made a bracket, and that's what. Oh, I had to segue. You said it's a cold one, a cold open, but I wanted it to be a hot open. Leave the people guessing what the hot is.
Is that the hot?
What
Sorry,
is
I was texting my mom. My mom's all concerned that we're gonna
She a
flood
special
again.
guest?
Yeah. We could bring her on here.
See, that's what we need. She can sing the national anthem because she's
Yeah.
a singer, and then we can open the
Wait,
show.
what?
Yeah, my mom
Yeah,
sings. My
we
mom
talked
sings
about this.
beautifully.
Yeah, I've heard her.
Yeah, she sang the national anthem when we did wrestling shows in my town. It was awesome.
And then she sang Gangster's Paradise when we came out as the syndicate one time.
I don't think that happened.
No, it didn't, but
No.
it'd be funny.
No, but
It
good old
did.
Larry Huntley was like in the locker room, and I go, "That's my mom singing national anthem," and he's like, and then afterwards, I went, and I saw my mom. I was like, "Good job," and he's like, "Wait, that was really your mother? I thought it was a recording." It's like, no, that was really it.
I love Larry Huntley's voice that Owen Brody does.
Do I do a good Larry Huntley? I think you do.
Probably not.
That was a recording. No, only a couple people are gonna know who Larry Huntley is. So good.
He's a legend.
guy.
Like thousands of people are gonna know.
Hey, everybody there in Facebook land. It's your old buddy Scuffling Hillbilly, Larry Huntley. Anyway.
So anyway, yeah. So let's catch up first. What's been going on for the past week, and then we'll get into this tournament.
Well, I went back to work
lost
finally.
all audio for a second.
What? What'd Kurt say?
Kurt said he lost all audio for a second.
Oh,
Yeah, give me a second. I'll just figure it out. Don't worry.
okay. He'll figure it out. While he's
can
figuring
you
out,
hear that?
Murdock, I want to know how your first day of work went.
Second.
Well, I've been back for a few days now. I don't know if this is really a good place to talk about this, but
Well, you don't
Yankee
have to
Candle
talk
just-
about
they had
everything.
they had so many candles
Yeah.
come in. And while I was gone, there was just a lot of different. I think we ordered too many of the same smelling candle.
Oh, sensory overload.
And and I think because there was too many of the same smelling candle, we didn't do very well. So that when I came back, I was like, why'd we order so many of the same candle? And then people were like, I don't know, we just kind of were going, guns blazing, and we didn't really know what we should do. And I was like, well, I clearly shouldn't order the same scent of candle. I guess it's good that I'm back here now. And everyone's like, oh, we're so glad you're back. And that was kind of how the first day went.
Yeah, that's interesting. So
What
I really need to know though was what was the scent that they bought way too many of? That's what I'm curious about.
It was clean linen.
Sorry, I didn't mean to keep blowing into the microphone.
I was like, I don't think they can smell it, Kurt, through the
I'm blowing
microphone.
out the candle.
It was Kurt's mouth. That was the scent.
Is Kurt's mouth before or after brushing teeth?
It's Colgate.
But
We
that's
call it Kurt.
Do they
Kurt-gate.
have a toothpaste scented candle?
That's actually a money making idea because I know this will be weird to talk about, but after I brush my teeth, if I'm leaving for work, I'll always give my wife a kiss, of course, and she'll always be like, "Oh, you smell like toothpaste," and I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry," and she's like, "No, I really like the smell of toothpaste." So I think you just created that. Oh, you don't like? See, I don't like the smell of toothpaste. I don't dislike it, but I don't like it. So,
Do you ever notice when you try? There's two things that happen when I try a new toothpaste. And when I get a new toothbrush, not at the same time, but in those two different instances, I feel like the first couple times you brush your teeth, your mouth just feels cleaner.
Yeah, because then it's dirty after the first few times. I feel like.
Yeah, but like when you
It's
try it, when you try a
toothbrush.
different type of toothpaste, like when we switched
Ah,
toothpaste brands, it's like, wow, my mouth feels so much cleaner. Why?
well, that's funny because I don't. I only use one brand.
So we use like pretty much the same brand all the time, but
Wait, let's see if we
occasionally,
all use the same brand.
oh yeah, what brand toothpaste?
I use Crest 3D White.
Ooh, Kurt.
Just switched it. It was the exact same thing, the 3D white, and now I think it's like gum detox.
So did your mouth feel cleaner the first time you used that toothpaste compared to the 3D white?
The newer toothpaste, I will tell you, is less abrasive.
Oh, abrasive. That's a vocab word.
Is it?
Yeah. I
Abrasive.
use Sensodyne whitening.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah. I've always used Crest.
okay. So now another question. Now that we're on the topic, do you have a manual toothbrush or a automatic toothbrush, like one that gives a little bit of the zzz?
Mine's Emmanuel toothbrush because it's
What does
actually
that mean?
Catholic.
Oh boy.
Like, do you have a powered, like a battery powered toothbrush,
No, I do not.
Kurt?
Oh, I do.
Oh yeah, I do too.
It's not a great one. And the funny part about this, I can't believe we're even talking about this right now. The funny thing about this is, so my wife was at like a career fair because they were doing like a job hiring thing for her job, and she won like $179 like toothbrush. And I'm like, here I am with my cheap one, but like it's a nice toothbrush. I don't think I'd ever spend the money for that.
Right? Yeah, like my toothbrush was like, I think it was like $35, but it was normally like 50 or 60 because I got it on sale. But it's the
Mine was
Colgate,
pretty
it's the
expensive,
Colgate
too.
Hum. Mine hooks up to my phone and tells me how many times I brush my teeth and if I like got
I
the
was gonna
right.
get one of those, like
Yeah.
the Quip, like a
So
Quip.
so I had a Quip and I dropped it.
It was equipped.
Whoa, that was a big bolt of lightning. I dropped the Quip, broke
Very,
the
very
tip off
frightening.
of it. Very, very, very frightening. The tip broke off, and then after that,
Galileo.
the tip would never stay on. Like even like they send you new tips like every like 3 months or whatever, and they would never stay on because I actually broke the toothbrush itself. So sometimes I'd be brushing my teeth, and the tip would just break off in my mouth, and I'd be like. So then I switched toothbrushes to the Colgate Hum. But yeah, it's like on the app, it's got like a 3D picture of like your mouth, and it tells you like where you missed and where you got.
Is he caught up now with his audio and his video?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
Kurt,
like-
yeah.
wild.
I think you got hit by lightnings for a sec. Lightnings?
He's been responding.
No, you.
Me?
Yeah,
Wait, what
you on
happened?
my screen like froze for a sec and then sounded like a robot.
A robot?
And then your audio wasn't matching up with what you were saying. So,
Oh.
I don't know. Yeah, that was weird.
I don't know
All
if this is gonna work, so I'm just gonna try something really quick.
Okay. Hey, I heard a drum roll.
I did.
Or not really a drum roll. It's a.
Did you just download a soundboard?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the whole
That's
time
cool.
he's like, "Oh, my audio's not working." He's like, "I'm downloading a soundboard. Hang tight." That's too funny.
Now he can really be a robot.
A real robot.
How do I sound now?
Oh my god.
Oh, that
that's
was not me. That
hilarious.
was Kurt. Wait. What other ones do you have?
Depends what you want from me.
That one's really weird.
Yeah.
Is it too weird?
Yeah.
It
that
sounds
one's-
like you going through puberty.
Yeah. It's
It's
like
about
you-
time.
See, okay, so the one before that was like you, but with a person with a deeper voice saying the exact same thing as you at the same time.
Yeah.
So,
Okay,
Yeah,
now
that
wait.
one sounds really
Hold
good. Like
on.
you sound like the movie theater guy.
Yes.
Movie trailer.
welcome to the next episode.
Wait, you gotta come up with something like you gotta say like 3 men on a journey through a podcast or
Yeah.
something. Come up with something, spit it.
Even 3 men looking at a bunch of different types of there.
Oh shit, that's too funny.
sounds
Join
really
us tonight. Okay.
Join us tonight. I can't.
I can't. That was pretty epic though.
This is Damn That's Podcasting.
Wow, I feel like we need to save that.
Can you
And
say
then-
one more thing for me for wrestling purposes? Can you
Yeah.
say the following announcement has been paid for by the New World Order?
The following announcement has been paid for by the New World Order.
Oh
Actually,
man,
great.
this is incredible.
Yeah, it
This
is.
is
that better?
incredible. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, you're back to normal.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, I could go on forever.
How
But
many-
this
is there a
episode
ton?
will go on forever. Oh, brother.
Oh, is there one called Oh Brother?
yeah.
Yeah. No.
Yeah,
Oh.
there is.
I just want to hear different voices. Do you have like Oh, my dog's barking
Voice
like
episode.
crazy. It's thundering and like lightning like crazy right now. I think it stopped raining because I can't hear the rain hitting the air conditioner. Which
How do
really-
I sound now? This is my Gertrude voice.
Oh shit! Oh, you know what?
You're here.
My mouse has been on the screen the whole time. That's funny.
I mean, I could really go all out and be like,
This is how I sing.
Ooh, you got auto tune?
Oh yeah, of course, brother.
Okay. I have a Mac though, so I probably can't download the same thing. But
You probably can.
what do you got?
let's see. There's one called Fart Show. Let's try that.
Yeah, try that one. Anything that was fart in it is funny.
Give it a second.
Okay.
It's just a bunch of fart.
Oh, is it really?
I'm sorry, I just had dinner. So. You know, that's something that we could always talk about too, because for some reason,
Farting?
farts are hilarious. Farts
You
are
can't even get
hilarious.
to them, dude. We're never gonna grow up. Farts are hilarious.
It plays me.
I love how
Are you
I love how he
are you
just keeps
stuck
trying
on
to
that
talk
one?
and he's just farting.
It's just really funny.
Like I think you shut it off and you say something, and then
That's
it's
what I
like,
think, too. That wasn't. Oh, that's gross.
oh yeah, burps are gross.
Burps are gross.
Farts are funny.
We're gonna make people throw up.
Yeah,
now.
people-
I hope not.
Yeah. Oh, that one was gross.
That sounded real.
Yeah, that one did sound real.
Too real.
Sounded like
Like
you
I'm
smelled one of those
losing-
farts.
Losing weight in this room since I have no air conditioning. It's like,
Dude, it's pretty warm in this room. I actually meant to turn the
Ah.
air conditioner on like a little bit beforehand. And Kurt's still doing voices?
There's so many.
Do they have names for each one?
They do. I was a radio demon.
Radio demon?
Yeah.
Is
that what
you're
that is?
Is that what you are right now?
Damn, that's podcast.
Oh,
I need this program, but I
Yeah.
don't even know how it would work because I don't know enough about this stuff.
yeah, we'll have to mess around with that.
So I just work at Yankee Candle.
You could do this.
You could.
Hello.
It's an echo
Can
chamber.
you hear me?
Yeah, just barely.
Yeah, are you in the bathroom?
Yeah, you can hear it.
What? Can you hear that in the background? Like water?
Yo, what's up? Probably gonna get like.
People are gonna turn this episode off.
Yeah.
They're just listening to stuff.
Yep. Anyway,
So before we get into this epic tournament, because I do want to get into that, Prime Day just happened, and I want to know what's the coolest thing you bought.
I didn't.
You didn't? You didn't participate in Prime Day? Optimus Prime gave his life for that day. We talked about
No.
this.
I didn't buy anything. My wife bought some stuff.
Did you buy anything cool?
I mean, more so just like we added stuff to our cart and waited to see if it went on sale. So I know it's kind of boring, but more so like, the Downy Unstoppables for my clothes and like poop bags for my dog.
The
And,
necessities.
I think the best thing that she probably bought out of everything is she bought a water bottle.
Oh.
She finally took the plunge and got one of them. Got one of them hydro flasks. She likes the one that has the straw piece that flips up. She feels like she drinks more water that way.
Yo, for real. For real
Really?
though, if I have a straw, I drink so much more water. Like, you notice I haven't taken a sip yet? It's because I don't have my cup with my straw back here right now.
Do you want me to tell you like the 90% reason why she bought a hydro flask?
Yeah.
Because she found her Loot Crate sticker. We used to get Loot Crate a long time ago. Of Mr. DNA, Dino DNA from Jurassic Park, and she wants to put them on her water bottle.
Wow.
And hydro flasks take vinyl stickers very well.
Oh, I did not
Is it
know
got a
that.
mat, right?
Yes, it is Matt. Not in the person. Matte. Matt.
So not Matthew.
No, it doesn't. It's not made of a person. No.
Have you
Matt.
ever
Heard
met
a wolf cry to the blue horned moon?
No, have you ever met a Matthew who did not want to be called Matt?
No,
I have.
but I think it's like one of those name things. Like when we were talking about like old people, like at some point, like
Sorry,
people choose to go by like
you. You went right into the camera stuff.
Yeah, like you're like
You just said,
the old people aren't gonna
"Old
listen this unless I get too close to the microphone.
No, but it's like one of those names. Like I was thinking of this when I was driving into work the other day. I was like, what are old people names like like Billy? At what point in their life do they're like, I'm gonna go by Bill
or William
or Bob?
It is weird with stuff like that. I mean, my my uncle goes by Richard and not Dick.
Is his last
Which
name
some people like to.
Is his last name something funny? Like
Yes.
Brown, Dick Brown.
You can say it. We can.
It was Richard Sweat. Yeah.
That's
Sorry.
too funny.
Uncle
Richard Sweat.
You might have to censor that out.
I don't care.
Okay.
Censor
Or
what
Dawson.
out?
He knows it. I mean, it's his
That's
name.
just a
You gotta
funny.
let- you
That's
gotta
just a
let-
funny name.
When I
Yeah,
worked
it's
at the technical side of Yankee Candle, where we checked in candles and fixed them, some of the funniest names I got were obviously like Eddie Murphy. You get people that have like celebrity names, and I think it's funny because like the people that worked for me that checked in candles, since I was in charge of it, they were like, "Oh, Eddie Murphy, huh?" You know how annoying that must probably get all the time because the guy was just like,
Yeah, you ever have someone like set like a scenting appointment where they just want to come in and like maybe smell the candles and they have a celebrity name and the whole time you're like, maybe it's really them.
that would be cool. I think the worst name I ever got was a woman named Lindsay, and I was filling out her paperwork. I think I told a lot of people this story because I felt dumb after. And I'm like, "Yep, so what's your name?" And she's like, "Lindsay." And I'm like, "Yep." And she's like, "Lindsay." And I'm like, "Yeah, we got that part. What was the last name?" And she's like, "Lindsay." And I'm like, "Yeah, I have your name, Lindsay. What is your last name?" And she's like, my name is Lindsay. And I was like, "What?" So she had her first name with an AY, and then her last name was with an EY. And I was like, "Why would your parents ever do that to you? It's terrible."
That's
Imagine if your name was like Kurt.
I would hate that.
It's terrible. I
Oh
don't
man, like
understand.
Curtis Kurtopoulos.
That would be a cool name.
Yeah.
A really bad story when I was a kid. I had to go to speech
Oh.
therapy.
This doesn't include anybody dying, right, Kurt? It seems like
No.
that's the trend.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Okay.
Everyone dies around me.
Yeah.
No, I had to go to speech therapy when I was a kid because I couldn't pronounce hard K's, which my name begins with, and I couldn't pronounce R's.
Oh,
So my name for the longest time was Turt.
your name was what?
Turt.
Turt.
Yep.
Did I
Oh,
explain the past episodes with Arn Anderson?
Yeah, I mean, maybe that's where it came from because
It
maybe
might
they told
be.
me to like enunciate more, so that's why like
Yeah,
Arn.
it's all making sense now.
Yeah.
Wow. That's wild.
Your brain
Who
is
needs
a
to see a
very
psychologist?
your brain
Yeah.
is a very interesting thing that happens in life that it
Your
can
brain
affect
is a thing that
a lot.
happens.
It's a brain. Your brain is the thing. Hey, listen, I'll tell you, your brain's the thing that happens. I'll say it. But no, I was in the hospital and I had Epstein-Barr virus and it affected the cerebellum part of my brain. So I had to learn how to do things like walk and talk. But the similar to what you were talking about is they gave me like these like blocks, like the blocks you have as a kid, and you have like the different shapes that will go inside that shape. That I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So they
my
had me
kids
do
have that
exercises
toy.
like that. Yeah. So you'd have like a triangle and a square, and like they dumped them all out on the table. And I'm a freshman in high school, and I'm like, what is this? You guys are ridiculous. And they're like, yeah, we just want you to put these in there for your motor skills. And I just remember I was like, this is you guys are doctors. This is stupid. And clearly the triangle goes in the square, obviously. And I was like, why is my brain doing that? And it was making me put stuff in the wrong shape.
Oh,
That's weird.
That is weird.
It really is, because then it got frustrating because I was like, why am I doing this wrong? But then my brain was like, yeah, sure, just keep doing this over and over again. I don't know. Yeah.
Huh.
I guess it only affects 15% of the people in the world. So
Wow.
good stuff.
You're in the minority.
I'm better
You are.
now, though. So.
Well, I figured you probably were since you're, playing video games and
Yep. I got a wrestling buddy behind me.
got a wrestling buddy behind you. You're able to drink that water. Like, it's totally fine.
Yep. Chris Jericho just hangs out in my house kissing belts.
Yep.
Stuff like that.
Yeah. So,
Fair.
I did buy something ridiculous on Prime Day, but I think it's funnier if I wait until it comes in and I take a picture of it.
Is it a big wheel?
It might be. Yeah, it is actually.
You
saw
find
the-
me
Are
about
you
Joe.
kidding me? I was
Yeah.
just joking.
No, I legit bought an adult size big wheel. It's amazing. My wife does not know yet.
Is that because you had that thing that you saw where a bunch of adults go around the neighborhood together for big wheels?
Okay, so
rides?
I saw the meme and I was like, they don't even make them like that. They had to have built those. So I went on Amazon and I was like, adult big wheel. And I looked and I'm like, well, holy shit, they do make them. And it's 44% off. I have to buy. This was meant to be. So I did. And it's
That's
coming in
so great.
Tuesday. It's taking a
But it
little
means to
longer.
ruin the surprise.
I know, right? I thought it'd be funny to
I
post
can't
a
believe that
picture.
you guessed that.
Well, probably from the meme and the fact that I posted like the picture of it on in the thread of comments where people were like, "Yeah, I'm in." I'm like, "Okay, fucking buy one."
Did you get the limited army edition one?
No, mine's like
Oh.
yellow or whatever. They only had like one color. I was like, I don't care.
Put decals on it.
Was it
It's
the-
pretty
put
patient.
whatever.
Was it a Razor one?
Yeah,
Oh, for real? That's the
for
one?
real.
That thing's crazy looking.
Dude, I watched the video and the guys are all drifting and stuff. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna get destroyed doing this. But this is awesome.
Razor DXT Drift Trike Yellow. One
That's-
size fits all.
It
Go
better.
around with your friends and take out neighborhood kids with this tricycle. Yeah.
Oh, it drifts.
I didn't even have the voice changer.
You
for
didn't
that
even
one.
have the voice changer. I'm proud of you.
Nope.
You didn't need it.
All right, so I want to hear about this tournament because you've been talking
All right.
about this like all week, and we haven't seen any brackets. So the way this is going to work is we want Murdock to kind of MC it up. So Murdock, the floor is yours.
Well, if everybody likes this idea, we'll do more things in the future. But what we all were contemplating was if we do movies or we do something else, we all have to see that movie to get it. And I said, no, we can do some subject here that everybody's going to know, because depending upon how old you are, I don't know if I should. Let me see what I actually named the tournament. It's the best franchise restaurant tournament.
I don't go to a lot of franchise restaurants.
We're gonna.
I didn't
have-
want to call it because I didn't want to call it best like fast food restaurant.
Yeah, no,
'cause,
that's
like,
fine.
Wouldn't say they all are. There are a couple different things I thought of ahead of time.
Yeah,
that I will let you know about.
like geography.
One, no. Well, yeah, I did. So I thought about like where we all live. So hopefully, like Bojangles isn't going to be in there because one, I've never been to one of those. Two, you might not know what that is. And three, it sounds really cool and it would probably win. But I've never been to one. I think they're in like Florida. I don't know.
No, there's a
There's no-
Bojangles. There's a Bojangles in North Carolina because I believe we went there on one of the road trips down there. Yeah, maybe Virginia even.
You don't remember though, so you can't give me like a opinion.
I mean, it was decent, but
They had chicken. That's their specialty.
yeah.
I also excluded. This was a tough one, but I excluded coffee places.
Oh, okay.
So I did some research, looked up like the most popular, all that stuff. Then I tried to put the seeds together to be fair. You know, you don't want certain ones that are powerhouses going up in the first round with each other. So to set this up, best franchise restaurant got 16. We got the fast 16, the sweet
Fast
16.
six-
I don't know.
The delicious, the
sweet 16.
scrumptious 16.
The scrumdiddlyumptious 16.
Yeah.
Ooh, throw a diddly in there.
Yeah. Speaking of that, did anybody catch the new Willy Wonka trailer that came out? It looks pretty good. It's a story of him. That's what Scrumdiddlyumptious reminded me of. But
I
it's a
don't
story
want to
of-
know how that
of-
was how that was came about.
It's a story of him, his origin story. But anyway, getting off topic. So 16 of these going up against each other. I probably should have had a piece of paper down to write this because I guess I could open up the app and do it that way. I'll just do that. I'll do
Yeah,
that.
very, very unprepared, Murdock. I'm disappointed in you.
Very unprepared. I think I did a really damn good job. All right, so you guys ready for the first
Yes.
one? What we're gonna end up doing is I'm gonna say who's going up against each other for these franchise restaurants, and then I figure each of us could have maybe like a discussion about
Yeah,
it. Maybe
yeah.
each of us give our debate, if you will, baby. And,
If you will, baby.
then there's 3 of us, so it makes it easy because if we vote, you know, someone might upset the other person. Maybe Kurt's favorite restaurant's on the chopping block. You know, you never know.
Probably.
All right, let's get into
All
it.
right,
I want to
start
know.
it. Let's get it.
I hope
So,
we all agree.
Number
immediately
1
off the bat.
seed, McDonald's versus Ruby Tuesday.
I'm trying to remember if I've ever actually eaten at a Ruby Tuesdays.
Really?
Yeah.
This is a tough one. For
Yeah, I
me
generally go
because
to the mall on like Saturdays or Sundays.
So I'll
didn't
say
all of Ruby Tuesdays
I
close.
already have my pick. So Ruby Tuesdays was great in the past, I feel like. Been to it a lot of times. I grew up in Maine, still in Maine. Spoiler. But it just kind of turned into one of those things where the food started tasting like it was one of those things that you like just put in the microwave at your house and then they brought it to your table and there wasn't really anything special about it. I feel like
Chef Mike.
over the years, even though McDonald's is like that fast food restaurant, you know, sometimes you just gotta go to a McDonald's because it's the only thing open, right? And you maybe haven't had like one of their double cheeseburgers for a while, or you haven't had their fries for a while, and then you get it, and it's delicious.
So in the same vein as McDonald's, I don't know. I'm at a impasse because Ruby Tuesdays I've gotten food poisoning there once from the salad bar. So that's a negative, but it was also the first date I went on and the place I went to with my wife.
Ooh, sentimental.
So
It's got some memories, huh? But you know,
Yeah.
one thing I did want to say because you brought it up was you got food poisoning from Ruby Tuesdays.
I
Has anyone not
did.
gotten sick going to McDonald's?
I've never gotten food
don't you
poisoning from
kind of
McDonald's.
always get sick?
I wouldn't say. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So, so a little bit of a tidbit of information here, so we understand. I feel like I get sick off everything that I eat, but yeah. So I'm still gonna vote McDonald's on this because it's one of those things where anywhere you're driving at night, maybe you went to a late movie, maybe you're out late drinking and partying, maybe you were wrestling really late and didn't get to eat anything, and instead of stopping at a gas station, there's a McDonald's with the arches in front of you,
The Golden Arches.
and they're calling to you.
Yeah, I think I
and you
got to
go
vote
in and get something
McDonald's.
like that. So
Oh, so you both vote McDonald's?
I think so.
So my vote doesn't matter.
well, it doesn't now.
No,
'cause
but I mean, I was
or-
gonna vote McDonald's for 2 reasons.
of
Two
course.
reasons different than yours. McFlurries and the Shamrock Shake.
Ooh.
Those are delicious, but can you ever get them? Because, sir, the machine is down. So
I never
I've
had that
never run into that problem. It's an internet myth. It's an urban
that happens to
legend.
me all the time. So
Oh.
I don't think so. So maybe it's just maybe they just profile people. They saw me and they're like, man, this guy's gonna order like 5 or 6 Shamrock Shakes.
Also, their fries are great. if they're fresh.
Not I want to go off a tangent here, but does Buffalo Wild Wings have the same fries as
No,
McDonald's?
they're different. They taste better.
Really? They look the same.
I mean,
They
they're
look
both
the same.
shoestring.
All right, so
All right,
McDonald's
so
advances.
we all know McDonald's advances. Okay. Next one's going to be a lot harder, I think. Domino's versus KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Ooh, okay. So
It's tough.
KFC, Kentucky Fried
We'll let
Chicken,
Mike talk this
or
first.
or
Domino's. For you, those of you out there that haven't, Domino's is a pizza restaurant, and
I think it's
KFC
everywhere.
serves chicken, usually, sometimes with Taco Bell.
Yeah, so are we? Well, so no, actually, I gotta go straight up KFC because of popcorn chicken. That's the main reason. That's the main thing I get: popcorn chicken, and then I don't know if it's a Taco Bell because the KFC that I go to is not that I frequent KFC, but they have a Taco Bell inside as well. So they
Well,
always
you can't. I wouldn't do that.
they always have Baja Blast Mountain Dew though.
They okay.
And I don't know if that's
I'll allow it.
Is that a KFC thing or a
Allow it.
Taco Bell thing?
That's a Taco Bell.
That's
thing.
a Taco Bell.
Okay, so we have to eliminate the Baja Blast. We can't put that into our decision making here. But
That'll be
popcorn
your
chicken,
Baja last.
popcorn chicken stays. KFC. Kurt.
That's really tough.
Before you
My
make your
stomach does not agree
decision,
with
tell me
KFC.
why though first before you decide. So
I think he's going to.
Yeah, I mean, KFC does not agree with my stomach. So no matter when or why no matter when I eat it, just doesn't agree with me. Although I really like their what's the bowl? Like the Phillip bowls, whatever they're called.
the bowls. The
It's
chicken
like mashed
bowls?
potatoes, gravy, and chicken in it. Yeah,
Oh, like
I think
the
it's just-
dinner bowls? Are they dinner bowls? Dinner
I don't know what they're
boxes?
called. No, it's not a box. It's in
famous
a bowl.
bowl.
That.
Google searched it.
So I really like that, and I think that they have some of the best coleslaw. Like I'm not a coleslaw person, but I do like their coleslaw.
I'm not a coleslaw
And I
person.
like their gravy a lot. But I think I have to lean towards Domino's
Ooh, I wasn't expecting that.
just because, like, if you go to Domino's and you order like pasta in a bread bowl, anything you can get any place you can get a bread bowl, like instantly wins 30 points with me. So
Is
I
that
gotta go
your-
Domino's.
That's your final
Yeah.
answer.
So one Domino's, one
Ah.
KFC.
This is tough for me just because you got KFC, which when I was growing up was the place to go. I felt like as a kid. I feel like it's a lot different than it was then. Domino's, I feel like is just pretty disappointing. So this might be something that a lot of people don't like, but I just for the mashed potatoes and gravy alone, I'm going with KFC.
There it is. KFC
Yep.
advances.
Does. All right. The reason I'm glad that you said this was Taco Bell is the next one on the dish. Five Guys. Taco Bell versus Five Guys.
Kurt, you go first this time.
It's gonna be a tough one for Kurt, I think. Yeah.
I love fries, and I think some of Five Guys like Cajun fries are just like phenomenal. But I think the way that they make their burgers, while they're really good, I think they are a little overpriced. So if I'm taking price into consideration with it,
It's a valid
Never
point.
thought of that.
That's a valid
Never
point.
thought of.
like I think you get your money's worth in the fries, but the trade-off is like I want a cheeseburger and it's 2 patties and it's $12. It's like, I can get 2 patties on a cheeseburger at McDonald's for $3. Not the same quality, obviously. I get that. But Taco Bell, I love Taco Bell. I gotta go with Taco Bell. Even though everything tastes
Really?
the same there. Everything, like, the beef always tastes the same, but, like, give me a crunch wrap, give me a Baja Blast and some nacho fries. I'm good.
Murdock?
Oh, you want me to talk? Yeah.
Yep.
It's a pretty simple one for me. And you already said earlier, I fucking love Baja Blast. And you can only get it there. I think they just start letting it be like in stores or in certain places. Cause like I never see it at the grocery store, but I
limited.
went to I went to like a wholesale club and they had it there.
It doesn't matter because like I've gotten Baja Blast. I think I vaguely remember getting a Mountain Dew at a gas station that was Baja Blast, but it doesn't taste the same. Like it's still not the
Really?
same of out of the fountain in the cup. Not the same.
Fountain does taste different because the carbonation level's different.
Yeah, yeah.
They must pay money though to Mountain Dew because like I think that is the best flavor Mountain Dew.
Oh, by
they
far. By far. They must have like an exclusive Baja Blast contract. So both of you guys went Taco Bell though.
I think so. I mean, Five Guys is great. Like Kurt was saying, I think when you're thinking burgers and you want something quick, you either go to like, one of the other burger places. I don't think the quality is as good. I think like Five Guys, even though it tastes really good, is just too greasy. Like it's the whole bag you
right,
get it,
though.
and it's like full of grease. I like how they fill the whole bag up with the fries though. That is pretty,
Right.
Yeah,
pretty
so
amazing.
that's why I go with Five Guys. Solid Five Guys vote because the vibe is cool. You walk in, there's all like the big bags of peanuts. They're like, they see 3 people walk in, they're like, yo, give me 3
about
patties because they know you're getting burgers. So the experience is there, right? And then you get your fries and they're like, yeah, you ordered a large fry. Let me just dump whatever fries I want in here after I fill up that large fry. So you got like bag fries for days. So, and then the burgers themselves, you can have whatever you want. You want bacon with like A1 sauce and cheese and like,
Yeah, what do they call it? Is it going all the way? Is that
you
what they
can
call
go
it?
all the way. Yeah. So I got to say
like
Five
the
Guys, Five Guys for the experience. Yeah, you are paying more, but you're paying more for that experience, that ambiance of the old school burger restaurant. And funny story, we went there one time and my daughter looked at me. I think she was 6 at the time. And she goes, I think I know why they call it Five Guys. And I was like, oh yeah? And she goes, because there's 5 guys working here. And I just laughed.
That's good.
That's something I've never checked out though. Is there always 5 guys?
No.
No,
Working there?
no,
Are you
because
sure?
we went
Yeah.
one time and it was like there was, oh, actually, are there always 5 people working?
That's what I mean. There might be like the
I need to
cleaner.
pay attention because I was
There
just gonna
might-
say,
yeah.
I was just gonna say, no, there was like 3 girls and 2 guys, but that's still 5.
Imagine if they were like, "Hey guys, we really want to hire you for this job application.
Mm-hmm.
We're pushing already 6 guys.
Yeah, we can only have 5
So
on at a time.
we can only have 5, and people need days off." But
Do you
no.
think if like one person comes back from lunch too early before someone left for their shift, they're like, nope, it's like offsides and like too many people on the field and like football?
I've never paid attention to how many people are actually there, but
Have you
I'm
ever
gonna
gotten their
look.
hot dog?
No.
that's what I was gonna say too. That almost pushed me over to pick.
I'm not a
5
hot
Guys
dog
over
guy.
Taco Bell.
They split
Really?
it down the middle and
Yes.
open it up.
Yeah, they fly it. I think that's what it's called.
Flay it?
Fly
Yeah,
it.
or like a
Fillet it.
No, it's
That's
a
what I
fly
said.
cut, right?
Fly
Like a,
cut.
I thought it was like
Yeah.
a
Butterfly cut.
like a flay. Oh, maybe
Fillet.
maybe you're right. Maybe
Flay.
you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, you flay it
You flay it.
like Bobby Flay.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know if that works.
that's how my wife makes hot dogs. Because every time
So-
she's like, "You want a hot dog?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure," and she throws it on there, and it's just like the Five Guys one.
Okay, so
But I'm still going Taco Bell.
I
Baja
thought I
Blast
thought I
wins it
swayed
all.
you. I thought I
I
swayed
know. I thought about it, but I can't. Taco
All
Bell
right.
is that one where if someone's like, "You want to DoorDash something?" And I'm like, "Yeah." I don't, what is there? And they're like, "Taco Bell." I'm like, "Yeah, Taco Bell." That's we're doing it. I'll
We've
pay
done that before.
$67 for 2 tacos, but with all their
Wow.
pricing being
I'll
crazy.
walk down to the Yankee Candle in the hospital and I'll be like, hey, do you want some Taco Bell? And he's like, yeah, I'm going to do a 30 pack of tacos. What are you going to get?
Yeah, it's such a weird mall setup where you're in the hospital and I'm at Yankee Candle. All right,
gift
so we're
shop.
moving on. Taco Bell beats Five Guys.
It
So
does.
now the next
Gross.
matchup, this might be tough for you guys. I don't know. See, I don't know, like, because I don't know what Obro likes to eat. I kind of know what Kurt likes to eat, but Applebee's versus Panera Bread.
So at the Yankee Candle that I used to work at, there was an there was an Applebee's across the parking lot and a Panera down the street. So I would frequent both. But I'm going to have to go Panera for this one reason. Applebee's, at least my Applebee's, no longer has the Asian chicken roll-up. And that's a travesty. So I
I don't know
cannot
what that is.
I can
I don't think I ever got that.
You never had the Asian chicken roll-up? It's
I don't
so
think
good.
so.
Yeah, they don't. Here's how much I love Applebee's. I once got two $50 Applebee's gift cards. This was
That's $100.
yep, that's $100. That was probably in like October, maybe early November, and I still have almost a full $50 left. And we've gone to Panera several times since. I like Panera. They have good drinks. They have a big variety of things. Soup, salad, bread bowls. Like, they got it all. Applebee's, not so much. Not so much. So I'm going Panera. I'm a Paneritarian for sure.
Do you
Adam?
think? I was gonna say, do you guys think? I feel like so a lot of these on this list have disappointed me a lot, just because, like the previous ones we were talking about, like Ruby Tuesdays, Applebee's, Panera. I think they were really, really good when they first came into like the state that you lived in, and then I feel like their quality went down a lot because Panera to me was kind of like, I don't want to use the term high class, kind of like higher end fast food,
Yeah,
because I used to not even put it in the fast food category because it was so delicious and good, and now
Yeah.
I feel like once they started putting it in like
It's like fast
grocery
casual.
stores and stuff, it kind of went downhill for its quality.
Yeah,
'Cause
it was the Apple of fast food.
yeah, it had the bread bowls, man. Like I don't think they're as good as they, but that broccoli and cheddar soup, that
And
is
their
delicious.
drinks, they have coffees, they have
Green tea?
pastries. Yeah, the green tea, the smoothies.
I'm just gonna say my favorite, the Asiago roast beef sandwich
That's a solid one.
on Asiago bread. And what you were just saying, the bakery they got there. You can just go in and get like a bagel if you want to in the morning. I used to sit
Or-
near the fireplace that was there
Yeah.
and just eat my lunch. After when I left, I was like, I need a break from Yankee Candle. I would walk across the street and I would get Panera bread, or I would drive down the road when I worked at a different Yankee Candle. There's a lot in the district, and I would go there. But I don't know. This is tough. I don't know if you want to say your piece before I make my decision, Kurt. Because Applebee's still though is like the 2 for $20, brother.
But you
That is
gotta bring
killer.
a friend. But think about
What,
this.
Nate? What?
Can
We're
you
all
go?
married?
Can you? Yeah, I know. Can you go? Can you go to Applebee's and be like, I want to buy a bag of like a bag of your barbecue wings so I can go make them at home. No, but at Panera you can buy a bag of bagels if you want.
Those are two totally different things.
Yeah, but you can take it home
But
with you and
here's
make
the
it the
thing.
next
Have
day.
you ever asked them to buy a bag of barbecue wings?
Okay, here's the thing, and this is gonna break the whole bracket. I will go to Applebee's before we record next week, and I will ask, can I get a whole bag of your barbecue chicken wings? Because that's the only thing I like at your establishment anymore. Now that you got rid of my Oriental chicken roll up, it was Oriental, not Asian. Oriental chicken roll up. And can I get a bag of these? And if they say yes, I will switch my vote to Applebee's. But for right now, it's Panera.
They have an Oriental like wonton taco appetizer at Applebee's.
Yeah, but that's
Don't
an
know if you've tried
appetizer,
that.
bro. You gotta
There's
have
like
the
3 of them.
yeah, but the Oriental chicken roll up was so good, and they got rid of it.
So
good.
here's my vote. I hate Panera.
Whoa, for
Oh.
real?
Oh,
Yeah,
What is
even though
the reasoning?
even though they have a bread bowl which like wins a lot of points, when I worked at a different job, there was a Panera and they had come out with that like classic chicken sandwich that's out now that they put like cheese crisps on it or whatever, and I thought that was great, and I ate it like every day for 2 weeks. That kind of burnt me out. Like, I think that it kind of the same like vein as Taco Bell, right? Like everything you get there kind of tastes the same.
Yeah.
But
Like, do you remember your first time ever at Applebee's though? This is why this is tough for
I
me.
was probably super young.
Oh, you probably went when it sucked. I'm just kidding.
I mean, possibly. But then when I think of like Applebee's, like you can get beer at Applebee's.
Ooh.
So
I don't
if
drink
you want
beer.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I like how you're like, I don't drink beer.
Well, I mean, if we're putting everything into consideration, because I'm
Yeah.
trying to think of this holistically,
Yeah.
like I think Panera, for what it is, like you pick two, right? So you get like a soup and a sandwich or whatever. You pay like $22 for that. That's a lot of money for a sandwich.
Hold on.
Can we back up for like
wait
2
a
seconds
minute.
for
Wait a
Applebee's though?
minute.
Did you say earlier you have to bring someone with you to do the 2 for $20?
No. I mean, I did, but I was being
I was
facetious.
gonna say I've ordered it myself.
Yeah,
Thank
you can get
very
that
much.
yourself. All right, so let's see here.
That's a
Let's
pretty killer
do.
deal. $2 for 20. What?
Yeah,
Two
let's-
meals for $20?
Oh, they're
Oh,
not
yeah, you
letting
get the
me. They're not letting me
Bourbon
order.
chicken and shrimp.
Oh, wait, can I dine in? I'm just trying to see if you get soup and a sandwich, if it's really $22.
It's pretty expensive. I don't think it's 22. I think I exaggerate a little bit, but it's definitely over 15.
You pick 2. Okay, well, yeah. If you go lobster mac and cheese, brother.
No. So let's do
Broccoli cheddar soup.
broccoli, yep, and then do like a normal half sandwich. Any
Okay.
of them.
Sandwich. Let's do.
See, this is why I like that we did this because we all know what we're talking about.
Let's do a. Let's see. Bacon turkey bravo, which is a tremendous sandwich.
Yeah,
It is.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Chipotle
very
chicken's
nice.
also
Very
really good.
fast.
Yes, that's usually what I get is the chipotle chicken. Okay, so we don't need to customize this, like whatever. Done. Add.
Whatever.
It's probably like $17.
Moment of truth.
Oh wait, did I just
That's
pay for that?
before a drink.
I almost
That's
paid
before
for
a drink.
that.
Sir, could you
Okay.
pick your drink, please?
Okay, so what did we say it was?
I mean, I said 22 originally, but now I'm thinking like 16, 17. That's
Murdock?
before a drink.
Murdock?
I'm gonna say I'm gonna go prices right on this and say $21.
Try $13.48 before a drink.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay,
And you
before
get
a drink,
just like
and you get
$4.
a French baguette. What's up now?
You
more
do.
chips.
one time
Or
I
an
was like,
apple.
I'll order 2 of this sandwich because I was very hungry, and I was like, I want an apple, and they're like, he has 2 baguettes. That is too much bread. It's too much.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot.
Are you guys waiting for my vote though? Did
We
you
are.
vote
So
already, or-
I'm a hard Panera. Kurt's
I'm
a
Applebee's.
Kurt's a hard Applebee's.
I'm a hard apple.
And Murdock. I know they make there's a song about Applebee's that's really popular. No popular songs about Panera, but it's 1 letter away from Pantera, so that has to go into the equation.
I hope.
Oh man, this is hard because Applebee's has some good drinks too. You get alcoholic drinks.
They put shark gummies in them. If you get
They
like
do. They do. I like how you guys are like trying to sway me here. It's fun. It's tough.
It's an unlevel playing
Ah.
field with the alcohol, though. Can you really equate that in?
I mean, you
Panera
can
Bread
eat a
doesn't
gummy,
have
right?
alcohol. Yeah.
Mm,
I'm sure you could go in there and be like, "Hey, I know you put shark gummies in your drink. Can I just have those?" And they probably sell you them.
I hate to do this.
Wow.
I got the Asiago has me to go with Panera Bread. The Asiago.
we have avenged Five Guys burgers and fries. All
I
Five
named my
Guys.
son Asiago.
We have avenged Cinco Caballeros.
Doesn't that sound like a Disney character's name? Asiago.
Yeah, pretty sure he was like looking for buried treasure somewhere. What's next?
Dude, okay, we're still going. All right, we got seed number 2, Burger King,
Mhm.
against seed 15.
Your microphone cut out.
Oh, sorry.
Your mic hated that.
99 restaurant
Nice.
against
Always a
Burger
great meal.
King.
99 versus Burger King. That's easy for me. I'll go
That's
last.
pretty easy, too.
I'll go last
Uh,
because that's easy.
Adam, you're first.
Really, it's easy.
Way easy.
So I don't eat at 99. So that's why this is going to be a tough one. Maybe better if you both go. But so Burger King again is one of those things. Like you're talking about McDonald's fries, right? I think nothing beats Burger King's fries.
You're
I think
so
they're
wrong.
Ooh,
the
you
best
are
fries ever.
insane. I'm ending this
Really?
podcast. Where's the stop recording button? Where did
what's
it go?
your? You think McDonald's is better for fries? than
We'll
Burger King?
continue
Better, not
on.
the best.
I'll tell
Okay.
you. I'll tell
Okay,
you
but-
when we get there.
But then there's that. The only thing that's holding me on to 99 right now is they got when you get chicken, they have this. I don't remember what it's called. It's like golden nugget dip or something. What is it?
Golden Fever.
That makes it even better. I got a golden fever.
a golden
fever
for your chicken.
Macho
honey
Man's
mustard.
here.
Oh yeah. Looks like Murdock might be swaying towards the 99. Yeah.
This is gonna be tough though, because Burger King's got some cool stuff that I
Is
like.
it the
But
Macho
you know,
King or the Burger King?
I'll say I did stop at Burger King the other night on my way home from somewhere. Maybe it was from my first day at work because it was stressful at Yankee Candle, so I had to grab some. I saw they had some spicy nuggets. Right? Have you guys had Burger King spicy nuggets?
They're
Nope.
okay. They're not the best.
They're gross. I don't like them. I got a 8-piece. I think you can get. I
Like
ate
10 or 20.
3 of them, and I threw the rest away because
Their
it's
ghost
just.
pepper ones are great.
I don't know what they do to it. It's like they're trying to do like like Wendy's, I think. Oh, I don't want to talk about, but Wendy's, they're not like Wendy's spicy nuggets, right? They're
different
like
type
they're
of salt.
trying to be Wendy's, but then still put like a sauce on it or something. And it was getting on like my fingers. Or just like a little bad Burger King. Kurt's face was like, that's not how they make it, man. You're gonna die.
They don't put sauce on them. That's insane.
But oh man, this is tough. I mean, you know what? I want you guys to talk. I don't want to make a decision yet.
Nope, you gotta go. You gotta put your vote in.
I have to make a decision.
Yeah.
I think we agree, if I'm not wrong.
You and who?
Burger King is disgusting. 99 isn't great, but they're not bad. They used to have like a maple glazed salmon gimmick, and I loved that.
Have you been there in a long time?
99. No? I haven't been to 99 in a while. Actually, no, I take that back. I went to 99. Actually, I think I applied for my new job while I was at the 99. Or maybe it popped in my inbox, and I was like, oh, I'm going to apply for this. And I was at the 99 because I was at a meeting for work, and I was where we were having lunch.
Oh, what did you?
You applied for a job at a work event?
Yeah.
From his work email.
Yeah. No.
Did you? What'd you eat there?
I don't remember.
Did you get the golden fever?
No, I'm pretty sure I got a sandwich because I was like, I need something that's not like, too difficult to eat. I don't know. I'm weird when it comes to eating in front of people, but like, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. It's weird.
I never knew that. That might be a different episode sometime.
That might be.
It might be. I like how we all separated our food, though, in the past episodes. I
That's
thought that
right.
was funny. I was telling my wife about that because she thinks I'm weird, and now I have 2 other people that do.
So 99 gets my vote.
Do I just need to say it then?
Yeah. I think we all agree.
I think we do.
99.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really have anything to say. It's just better. I
The
mean,
only-
golden fever.
The only good thing about Burger King are the crowns that you get. Like
Chicken
that's the only
fries.
good thing.
You really think Burger King's
chicken
gross,
fries,
though? Like
Dude,
you,
yeah.
that, really?
Yeah, I haven't had Burger King in a long time, but the last time that I had it, I was so sick. The only good thing about it was I was driving home late after a wrestling show, and another wrestler friend of mine was like, "Hey, brother, you want to go get Burger King?" And actually, he said, "You want to stop at the rest stop?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, sure," because I thought there was a Popeyes there, and there's not. Or I thought there was a chicken place there, and there's not.
Popeye's great.
It's just Burger King. And I was like, okay, I'll just get a sandwich, like whatever. And it sounded good. The picture looked good. And then I was so sick the whole ride home, but it kept me awake. I didn't die, in a car crash. So that's good.
Were you at like a rest stop on a highway?
Yep.
I know exactly where you were. One side is Popeyes, the other side's Burger King.
Yep.
Well, what I was going to say is if you look at a McDonald's and a Burger King, I think I would have to tend to agree that Burger King is a little dirtier most of the time.
A lot of dirty.
I mean, I think their burgers taste better.
Oh, so where are you choosing them? 99?
99.
All right, then we'll just move on because we just destroyed Burger King. Burger King's out of it. That was my number 2 that I had.
Burger
seated.
Bing.
I thought that was going to end up taking it. All right, you just brought up one of the next choices in what you just said.
Oh, no.
We got Pizza Hut versus
No.
Popeye's chicken. Do you have a Popeye's chicken near you, Micah?
Okay,
Owen Brody.
So here's the reason why I was like, oh yeah, there's a Popeyes there. This will be great. I don't recall ever having Popeyes. So I thought, cool, pop the Popeyes, Jerry. But I didn't. But Pizza Hut versus Popeyes. Man, stuffed crust pizza is so good though. And they have these new things. I took the kids to Pizza Hut one time because my daughter had one of those Book It things, which Book It was fucking awesome back in the day, and they still do it. So I was like, we need to support this. So we did, she got her personal pan pizza. And then me and my oldest got these pizza melts. They're like small, like pizzas folded, like they're delicious. So Pizza Hut.
Which one did you get?
No, it wasn't a pizzone.
No, it's called a pizza melt.
It's a pizza melt. I think I got buffalo chicken, if I recall.
Because they have like a Philly steak one, I think, too.
Nope, that's the one I got. And Maya got pepperoni. So Pizza Hut.
I'll pick last this time.
Okay. I mean, it's hard. I love Popeyes, although I went to Popeyes. This was all in one experience. I need you to know this. It's a little bit of a story time. Went to a Popeyes
Story time.
and went in, and a guy came up to me and he like tapped me on the shoulder and goes, "You notice there are no pigeons around anymore?" And I thought that was a really weird thing, and it didn't click in my head like what he meant by that.
And then he went around the counter and put his foot on and was like, "What do you want, sir?"
And then finding a fly in like the popcorn like shrimp.
Like in it?
Yeah, like it was deep fried as well.
That's a hard no for me, brother.
But I mean, I love their spicy chicken. Like it is pretty good, but it's not up there. I have to go with Pizza Hut. Like stuffed crust pizza, like you have to, right? Like the stuffed crust pizza, and especially like when I think of Pizza Hut, old Pizza Hut, where they had like the lunch buffet where you could just eat as many as you wanted, and they had dessert pizzas. Like that was great. They need to bring that back, like a CC's or something like that.
My old Pizza Hut had the Simpsons arcade game there. Best Pizza Hut experience ever.
Mine's all nostalgia. So
Yeah.
the Pizza Hut with the lamp shades of glass that they
Yep.
had, and they had the red cups, like the red Coca-Cola cups. And I
Yeah.
used to go there. Like my parents would take me there, and I'd play all the arcade games. I remember there was is it Galaga? Is that what it's called?
Mhm.
Yeah. There's
I would play.
Galaga and there's Galaxian. Could be.
Oh, yeah, it could have been that too. But that's what I would play while I was waiting for like my pizza to cook. And then I always remember my mom would always get one of those personal pans that came out that you'd burn the shit out of your arms on if you were to touch it.
Fuck yeah.
And they were like, "Here you go," and it's like scalding hot. I don't think they do that anymore.
No, they're very safe. They're not like just,
I
whatever.
remember that
kid.
though. Growing up, you're like, "Oh, it's like piping hot." They just took it out of the oven, and then I think I just get regular pizza. But like growing up, getting older, I would get stuffed crust. There's nothing. I don't think there's anything better than stuffed crust pizza.
You know
I
what?
did try one time. They did a whole. Didn't they do like a? I'm trying to remember. They did more stuffed crust. Like they did the stuffed crust, and then they had like,
like
all
naan.
crust or something like that. So there was like cheese underneath.
All
don't
crust.
remember. I don't remember.
It was just all crust. It wasn't any cheese in it. It was just.
But I always thought they should do like a buffalo chicken crust, like a buffalo chicken stuffed crust.
Didn't they do like a chicken ranch one time?
Maybe.
That wouldn't have been as good though. I think the one you're saying would be awesome. Not that I want to get off the subject of this, but you ever try making your own stuffed crust? I did that.
I feel like, I mean, I don't make anything other than a mess in the kitchen. I
Well,
feel like
you buy the dough, and then you do the same thing. You spread it out, but then what you do is you take. I tried this and it worked. You take pulled cheese, like the
like the sticks. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you put them around the edge, and then just fold it down once, and it makes it. It worked out perfect. What I did is I did it in half though, because I thought it would be too big to use a whole stick.
Right.
But I used the whole stick, and it worked awesome. But yeah, my pick is Pizza Hut. I don't think.
Yeah, Pizza Hut wins.
Pizza Hut wins.
All right,
we're gonna have some tough choices coming up here because we've all been on the same page on a few.
We got two more matchups left for the first round. So the next one is Wendy's, which is the number 3 seed I put it as, and Chili's, the number 14 seed.
I mean, I'll go first because this is easy.
Okay.
I hate Chili's. I've done it twice and had a terrible experience both times, so I'm never going to Chili's again.
So you hate Panera and Chili's. Okay.
Oh, Chili's is way lower on the scale than Panera, though. Like, I can stomach Panera. Like, sometimes I'm like, yeah, that sounds good. Or, like, their mac and cheese. Chili's, what do they have? Don't say baby back ribs.
Oh, they have the Chipotle
That's what I was
chicken.
gonna say.
Chipotle chicken strips. Those are good.
I don't think
I
it's
want
special.
my baby.
You give me Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich or their spicy nuggets, and they have the best fries.
Yes.
Really? You think they have the best fries?
My fucking man. I'm telling you, I was going to say it earlier, but I didn't want to spoil this moment. Wendy's has the best fries. It goes Wendy's, Five Guys, everybody else.
You want me to say something that's going to make you guys really angry?
Yeah, you
like
hate their
Burger King
fries.
I think Wendy's has the worst fries out of everybody.
Wow, your mouth is so wrong. You need to get your
Why?
taste bugs fixed. That's the next surgery you need, Murdock.
They just seem so plain. They're just like steak cut fries. And
no,
they
they're
got like
normal cut. They're home style fries. They're
yeah,
cut
they
from
just
real
see there you go.
potatoes.
What you just said, normal, and crappy fries, the normal.
Oh,
Sometimes you gotta
man.
get that. Sometimes you gotta get that soggy fry from McDonald's to really like it. You know that one little soggy one that's hanging off the edge.
Nope, I don't think so.
All I have to say for this, because it's easy for me: spicy chicken sandwich, spicy chicken nuggets. It's earned me the name around my house from my wife, Spicy Nuggets. So yeah, Spicy Nuggets. Because she says that's what Toby always says and tries to tell me that. Yeah, nuggets, spicy nuggets, Kurt. Nuggets.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
Spicy chicken nugget. That's what she's called me before. Because I've got them so many times. She'll be like, what's that? I'm like, nothing. I just put it. That didn't get anything. Just throw it in the trash real quick. It's not a big deal.
Did you
She's like,
stuff
what
a
do you
bunch
got?
of
Oh, it
nuggets
looks like
in
you
your
got
mouth?
5. You grab some. Oh, what did spicy chicken nugget get? 5, huh? You bought 5 of them on your way home. They're good.
So
They're like the
good.
best thing.
And the Baconator. I love
Oh,
the Baconator.
see, it depends on which Wendy's you go to, though. I feel like for that, because sometimes it can be like outstanding, and then sometimes I get in, it looks like someone just like shot it, and it's all like
And it has a
in the
million
wrapper.
pounds of ketchup on it.
Yeah, when it
Yeah,
has too much
yeah.
of the ketchup, absolutely. But like me and my buddy Jeremy used to go and get
Jeremy.
Baconators. Yeah, well we called him Belizzle because his last name is a different name.
I
It
heard
sounded like you
Jeremy.
said Jeremy.
Yeah, Belizzle.
Oh,
So we used to go and get a Baconator and then play video games like all night because the Baconator like would just give you that gaming fuel.
did you know
No.
that there is a Wendy's secret menu and there is a secret burger that you can ask for? Do you want me to tell you what it is?
Yeah.
I feel like this is another thing we have to add to if we ever do a live podcast to try. It is called the T-Rex. It is 14 patties on the burger.
What? I just want to see
It's
what
a
it
real
looks
thing.
like.
Yeah. Well, so I've seen the picture that they used, obviously, for
Yeah.
like the. Yeah.
I want to
I've
see what
seen
it
the
looks
picture
like
that
in
they
real
did.
life, though.
But yeah, in real life, one day Kurt and I did this when he came visit me at the candle store. And we looked it up on Reddit, and some of them actually look like the picture, and then some do not. Some look like it's just an abomination mess.
Okay, the picture that you sent,
It,
first off, it's a $22 burger. Like, that's insane. But it just looks like
Yeah.
someone used the clone tool on Photoshop and just made it like that.
yeah, we'll throw up the other picture. Which
Like,
I'm
the
gonna send
cheese
right
is
now, which
all
what
the
looks like-
same. It's all the
Right.
same going up.
I heard what they do with that though is they put toothpicks in them, so that's why they look
Oh,
so
Jesus.
nice.
That's the real deal.
But then that's the real burger that looks like a mess.
Okay.
but- yeah.
We're putting this on the list because we're going to have like an Airbnb fest, which we're going to try a peanut butter burger, and we're going to either buy or make one of these burgers ourselves, or we're going to make our own secret menu burger. We're doing
That would
something
be
with
pretty
burgers.
crazy.
Now we're getting off topic.
Where it's just gonna be a burger fest.
Burger bash.
I was trying to think of something. Yeah. I was trying
Burger
to.
bash.
Yeah. Burger fest.
Sunday night meat.
So, yeah, there it is. We already have a logo for it and everything.
Yep, just got to change it from like
Sunday
steaks
night
to
meat.
burgers.
Yeah.
All right,
All right, so we got the last matchup. So we all went with Wendy's.
All went with
Wendy's went on
Wendy's.
like
all went with
Wendy's
Wendy's.
is going. It's going. It's the only game in town. All right, last matchup. It's gonna be the hardest one for Kurt, or the easiest.
Ooh.
Olive Garden versus Arby's. It's gonna be the hardest matchup in the whole thing for me, anyway.
It's not that difficult for me because I think I've had Arby's a total of one time and it was not good.
Sounds like you don't like either of them. From your
Olive Garden.
tone.
Olive Garden used to be fucking awesome,
Yes,
and now
it
it's
did.
just not.
Yeah. You
You know
don't
why
feel
it's
like your
not?
family there, right?
No.
Now it's what? What'd you say? No.
You know why you think it's different now?
Why?
Because they used to literally send their cooks to Italy to train for like 3 months. They don't do
wow.
that anymore.
Wow.
Look
You
at
know what
Kurt,
though? I
the
do have to say.
knowledge.
I did
It's
get
that
the
bump
best.
on my head.
Extra brains. I did get the best comment. It was me being snarky, and the waitress was snarky right back and just totally owned me. And I will admit defeat. She brings out
That's
the
rough.
salad, and I go, "Huh, looks like the salad isn't bottomless." As I like tap the bottom of the bowl, and she goes, "Actually, that's the top. It's upside down." And I was like, "Oh, someone said this to her
Wow.
before. She
Dude,
had that
quick.
in the ammo. She had it locked and loaded, ready, and she knew that smartass in the Tatooine hat. He's gonna say something."
She's like, that motherfucker thinks we're family here. Oh, we're not.
Yeah.
This isn't Fast and the Furious, mother. Spaghettier. What? I don't know.
Spaghettier?
Spaghettier.
So
you-
Olive Garden gonna go with the OG.
I already know his. I already know his. I'm pointing like he's next to me. That's right,
Oh, he's
Well,
over. He's over here.
this guy here, huh? I know he's gonna pick. I know he's gonna pick Olive Garden. I know it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
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 So wait, that's okay. What are you gonna pick, Murdock?
Just cause I feel like Olive Garden is failing now because they don't send.
No.
I heard they don't send their cooks to Italy anymore. Someone told me that. It doesn't matter what I pick, Kurt. You both picked Olive Garden. It's already going. I was gonna pick Arby's.
You can convince us otherwise.
Well, no, because he's only been once. I can't bring up you
Yeah,
know
yeah. This
the
one.
mozzarella sticks, huh, Kurt? Remember those mozzarella sticks? How they tasted? And you know what you're forgetting? Those jalapeno poppers with the Bronco berry sauce. It's called
Bronco berry is
Bronco
really
berry.
good.
Yeah,
Ooh,
they
I
own
thought-
it. And you
I
know
thought
what
you
else
had
is
him.
great? I used to remember the big Montana combo is like a meat mountain that came down from the gods, and then you got your horsey sauce on it.
So here's why Arby's is not great.
They don't send
Oh,
their
yeah,
cooks to Italy
Kurt?
either.
Yeah, they don't. They definitely
Beef and cheddar,
don't.
Kurt? You don't know about that? What do you know about beef and cheddars, huh?
I love those, but
Yeah.
no, they had for a limited time, and it was my wife's favorite thing. It was the potato cakes. They were just like big triangular like hash browns. And
Those are
wife
my
loved
favorite.
them, but they got rid of them, and so she's vetoed Arby's since.
They were awesome. They tasted so good. They came with some other sauce too. They have all these little sauces that are different for them. They're all specials in their unique ways. Like,
Special sauce.
remember the Bronco berry sauce, Kurt? Never forget the Bronco berry sauce. Is it not swaying you? It's still gonna be Olive Garden. This guy, you don't know. This guy over here, this guy, you love Olive Garden. You're crazy. He loves it. He's got a white shirt and a tie at his house. He's got one of them little aprons. He comes over and he tells his wife, he's like, "You want more cheese? Huh? You want more cheese?
Just
Tell me
say when.
That's what
Just say when.
yeah, we knew. I knew Olive Garden was going to the next round. I knew it.
Yeah,
Oh,
Olive Garden.
well,
Great.
I still pick Arby's, but
Just for the
I'm voted
breadsticks.
out. So Olive Garden goes on to the next round, and that is the end of round one.
So that's the end of round one. So I think
Want me
for
to recap?
next, yeah,
Just who's going again?
yeah, do a quick recap.
All
Can't
right,
talk.
so McDonald's beats Ruby Tuesdays. KFC beats Domino's. Taco Bell beats Five Guys.
Baja Blast.
Panera Bread beats Applebee's. 99 beats Burger King. Pizza Hut beats Popeyes. Wendy's beats Chili's. And Bronco bearing itself is Arby's losing to Olive Garden. Olive Garden goes on to the next round.
So if you
Don't worry.
if you the
Bronco bearing
viewer,
himself.
the viewer/listener like this kind of content, let us know, because this was a lot of fun and I can't wait to do the next round. But yeah, it did take a while, but we knew it was going to take a while. So next episode, we're going to probably finish the tournament, right? We could finish the tournament next episode.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah,
I think so.
I think so.
I want to hear you guys tell. Apparently, I'm a snake. I want to have you guys tell us on Twitter, all right, or Facebook,
Yeah, who you think's going to win the tournament? You have a week to tell us who's going to win the tournament.
or tell Kurt why he's crazy, why he's not Bronco bearing himself.
I also want to hear the who we left out, because I can think of one we left out that I know that Murdock and Kurt have never been to, or I'm pretty sure they haven't been to. And it was left out, and it's glorious. And yeah,
What is it?
Cookout. You ever been to Cookout?
We don't have those in Maine.
I know. So we were driving down to North Carolina, and we had me, my wife, my mother-in-law, and my 2 kids, and we all got shakes. We all got meals. And the woman's like, yep, that's $31 and something. And I looked at Rihanna, because they were like, literally, you were like, I want this. Like, yep. And they never recapped the order. So I'm like, they forgot something. And then they handed me the receipt, and it had everything on it. And then I have a funny story about my daughter, but I'll save that for another time.
I mean, there's a ton that I left off because I wasn't sure. I looked up what the most popular ones were, so I knew all of us would go to all of these at least once, and you did.
Like
I mean, I almost
Olive
messed
Garden?
up with all of us. That's why you. Anyway, I was gonna say, I know like Arby's is only once for you, but like there's like Shake Shack and like Sonic.
Sonic's
and,
good.
like- yeah, that's what I mean, but I wasn't sure. Like, I'm like, I don't know if everybody's gone to Sonic because I only went to it twice. So
Yeah, I've
Now-
only been a couple times, but it was good, and
I
that's
have
probably why I think it's
never
good.
been to In-N-Out. Never been to In-N-Out.
Never been to
Always
In-N-Out
wanted to.
either.
You had it. You had it. Kurt?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Arizona.
let's wrap
White
this
Castle
up.
too.
Oh, I've had the White Castle frozen burgers you buy from like the
Are they
store.
good?
Yeah, they're pretty decent. You know, I mean,
They are,
for-
but the actual White Castle is really.
I'm
good.
sure the
They get
actual
this
ones are
little,
much
like,
better.
You get this little like castle thing, and you get to put the burgers out of it.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
But also, what you said is cool. Wrapping this up. First
Yeah.
round's over with. We'll move on to the
Wrap it up
second
like a
and probably finals on the next show.
Yeah, we could probably get a lot of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so if you like the podcast, make sure you follow us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Follow us on Twitter at the little thing. It'll probably be on this side this time because we have the things laid out a little different today. But it'll be here. You'll see it. It's at DMN. At DMN. That's podcast, right?
Yeah,
it's not
it is.
actually
You got
here
it
right
right.
now, but it will be here the whole
DMN,
show.
that's podcast.
Yeah. So for those of you listening, that's what it is. So
And I
find
think
us
we're
on
on
there.
Instagram too?
Yeah, we're on Instagram at Damn That's Pod, which actually is a better Twitter name than DMN. That's podcast. But
I
that's
had it as
Twitter.
odd.
Maybe we should. Should we move to the other thing? Maybe we should move to the other thing.
Should we
Threads?
thread?
We could probably get the name we want.
Yeah, because it's Instagram. So
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
could.
So-
We already,
so
we
have the
already
same
have it.
thing.
All right, so find us on
It's-
Threads.
It's threaded.
It's threading. But anyway, thanks. This was kind of a longer episode, but we had some fun. And we'll see you guys next week. You'll find out more about who advances in the tournament. Hopefully we finish it up. We'll see, though, because I don't want to limit like our contention.
Bye.